And we welcome you back here to Brooklyn, New York for this, our third fight of the night for the WBA Intercontinental Super Middleweight title. Bektemir Melikuziev, one of the most vicious body punchers in the world. Today is 28 years old, identical 5'9.5" to Pierre Dibombe, fighting out of France, believes this is his opportunity to make a name on the worldwide stage. Here's Joe Martinez.
Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing yellow trimmed in red. He weighed in officially 166.5 pounds. His professional record, an outstanding one, standing at 22 victories, no defeats, one draw with 12 wins, coming by way of knockout from Nantes-Loire, Atlantique, France. Here is the unbeaten challenger, Pierre Dibombe. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with green. He weighed in officially 167.75 pounds. In 14 professional fights, his record stands at 13 victories, just one defeat, 10 wins, coming by way of knockout from Bektemir, Uzbekistan. Fighting out of Indio, California, he is the defending WBA Intercontinental Super Middleweight Champion, Bektemir Melikuziev.
Gentlemen, you received instructions in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up.
All the movement comes from the lower body. But if the head's not moving, then you're giving your opportunity for a good right-hand puncher to throw something right down the middle. See a little blood on the left arm of Bektemir. I don't know if it's coming from the head of Dibombe, the top of the head. Probably a clash of heads or an elbow.
You kind of get that survival mode, but let's not get knocked out mode.
Another headbutt.
Yeah.
Stop, guys. Both of you are lunging in. You got to be careful.
Boy, it's going to be bad. I mean, this is not
that cut. That cut on Beck's left eye is pretty bad.
Yeah, that was a headbutt by Dibombe, but these are accidental. It's just a clash of a lefty and a righty.
Knocked down, and they'll say yes. It looked like the feet may have tangled up. Dibombe says no.
I think they might have gotten tangled up, and I think at the same time, a punch landed simultaneously.
Step by head, step by head, step by head.
This is a sloppy, bloody, messy, tough fight for both men.
Stop.
They're going to take a look at it. It is bad.
Yeah, I don't see this fight continuing. That's too bad.
Oh, that's bad. That is bad. They're going to let him still go. Another look at the cut. And they're stopping it right now. Because that cut was due to an accidental headbutt, they will go to the scorecards.
You know, good call by the doctor there. Gave Bektemir Melikuziev a couple of rounds to fight through that cut, but you can't see it because it's covered in Vaseline at the moment. But that is a deep cut right on the eyelid of that left eye, Bektemir Melikuziev.
I'll be honest with you, I think Melikuziev is probably relieved. Even though, I think he's comfortably ahead. I gave Dibombe probably a couple of rounds, but he's in this fight. He's gritty. He wasn't going anywhere. So either some punches are going to land or a lot more headbutts. We're going to do damage and open up more cuts. Either way, it's a good stoppage.
So we will go to the scorecards for a decision. And even though the statistics were pretty close, Chris, I only see this fight going one way.
Now look, even the corner of Dibombe knew that their fighter was behind. He had good, great heart, and he landed some big shots. You get another look at that nasty cut.
Oh, that is nasty. And here's the clash of heads that caused it. Boom.
And look, still swinging Dibombe. Even though he gets hit with a big headbutt like that, the first reaction he has is to throw something right back. That's an ugly headbutt right there. These guys, it was going to be a death of 1,000 cuts, 1,000 headbutts.
Yeah.
Because they were going to keep clashing heads. So yeah, man, I just think it was the right stoppage.
So So Bektemir was hoping to fight several times this year. He's going to have to press pause on that as he recovers from a massive cut.
Yeah, probably needs several stitches to close that cut, put him on the shelf for several months. But lessons can be learned from this fight. He fought a guy that was not afraid of his power, took the fight to him, and Dibombe limited somewhat offensively, but certainly gave him a tough fight.
I think more opponents are not going to be afraid of Melikuziev's power anymore because he doesn't jab, he doesn't set up that power. So it's easy to see. So they're going to have to go back to the gym and know how to dictate the power boxing and use more angles, but it definitely needs more jabs from Melikuziev.
Well, they're tabulating the scores. No sign of Joe Martinez yet. But Sergio, you talked about what Melikuziev needs to do differently. What would your advice be to Dibombe as he heads back to France?
Well, look, man, the Frenchman has nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, he came and he tried to conquer. He had the right he had the right game plan. I like the fact that he was unleashing that right hand. That's the money punch against Melikuziev. He was punching with him, but just like Melikuziev, he wasn't setting up that power properly. You know, you have to do it with foot feints. You have to do it with throwing jabs to the chest, throwing the jab to the body to try to come over the top. You got to hide your power, hide that right hand, and I think both of them need to work on that.
I feel like Sergio was searching for some kind of 18th century French Revolution reference there and just couldn't grab it.
I'm a big fan of Napoleon Bonaparte. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat.
There you have it. You can see the frustration from the people in the corner of Dibombe. They know that there was an opportunity here for Dibombe to score an incredible win. Sort of a look of resignation on some of the faces of the corner of Dibombe.
They're still tabulating the scores. Bektemir feeling very comfortable that he got this win, despite that ghoulish cut over his left eye. It makes Dibombe's cut look like a baby cut. As we jump into our highlights, Sergio.
Both men trying to, find a home for their money punch. The left hand for the southpaw, right hand for the orthodox fighter. But, like always, you clash heads, you have that foot battle, and both these guys lead with their forehead, and that's the reason they have so many cuts. And there you go. There you see Melikuziev with an elbow. Dibombe took that well. He ate that elbow up. But that cut it was only a matter of time. It was only going to get worse, and probably more cuts around there. It's just a bad clash of styles.
Taking a very long time to tabulate these scores. I see Joe Martinez headed for the ring right now, but a lot of conversation going on ringside about these scores.
All right, a big eye roll from Joe Martinez. I don't know if he has a math degree, but if he did, he's putting it to good use tonight. Here we go. It's our decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, because the 8th round had started, we are going to score that 8th round. This bout comes to a conclusion due to an accidental headbutt. We go to the scorecards. Ron Cosentino and Kevin Morgan score at 79-73. Glenn Feldman, 78-74. Your winner by technical unanimous decision, and still WBA Intercontinental Super Middleweight Champion, the Bully Melikuziev!
Bektemir Melikuziev gets the win, improved to 14-1, but a lot of lessons can be learned. Sergio, to your point about the jabs, 80 punches landed for Melikuziev in this fight. Just 14 of them were jabs. He's certainly got to up that rate as he moves forward.
No, absolutely, especially the better competition you're dealing with. I mean, look, Dibombe was stubborn, and he was strong, and he came in shape, he came motivated, but he didn't have the high-class skill and the footwork and the speed and the fight IQ to really, take advantage and beat Melikuziev. But you can bet Melikuziev better start working on that jab and that footwork and the angles and the body shots that he got accustomed in doing. But he got away with his victory, but he should heal up them cuts and get back to the drawing board.